check, radio check. Lurk at work is in the AO. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for a round of, well, the first round of a new. Hang on, let me just drop the audio on this thing. A new Hololive fan game that came out today. It's called Super Holo Wars, and by basing on the name alone, you might already get that this game is basically a fan game that mixes Hololive production talents with SupaRobo Wars. Apparently, the game, which was made by T Shadow Knight on Twitch.io, has been in development for nearly 2 years. So you might be seeing some fairly old styles for some of the characters and animations, but it has been an interesting process so far. I did see it from time to time, and I didn't actually expect it to drop today. I was only informed by a friend that it came out, so I had to drop everything I was planning to do today and went ahead to list this up on the stream. While it's not exactly something I know yet, I'm definitely going in blind, although, well, I know the characters mostly, since, well, holomem and all. Still trying to get a feel for a lot of the adjustments here in the settings first, as is something that you should do for any new gamer trying to get your hands on for the first time. But I do have one complaint, even though, well, you can change the button display, that's pretty nice. I do have the problem that for some reason the confirm button is square. Doesn't matter if you're using PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox controls, or layouts at least, it's just using square. I don't know if it's because of something on my end, but that could be something that might be worth looking into. Though it's pretty minor, you can probably just forget your muscle memory thing for this one, and I'm pretty sure it'll be different when we go into the game mode. So basically, according to the author themselves, the plot is fairly straightforward. There is going to be an alien invasion, as is the usual for a lot of Super Robot Wars titles, and it's up to the holomem and the units that they get access to protect the Earth. Apparently, this is part one of a two-part story, so there's a possibility that apart from any updates for this particular title, there's going to be a sequel title that might include more holomem and probably an expansion of the main story. But for now, this is how we're going to go. By the way, most of the controls on this one use the joysticks. I'm much more used to using the D-pad for stage, or rather the what do you call it? The menu navigation. That's what I'm looking for. For now, I think we should go into this. So, by the way, if you are looking to get this for yourself, if you're interested, you can just search Super Holo Wars on Twitch, and it'll be right there. First search. On my end, it was mostly just because I was linked to it by a friend. So, what's this pre-rolls? Nope. Sorry about that. Without further ado, I think we should go into the new game now. I don't know if there's a main character unit, since they're technically all main characters, but... Oh crap, I should have set this for main menu. Okay, please select a difficulty mode to start the game with. You can always change the difficulty later from the Options Game Tweaks menu during the intermission. Automatic, the difficulty will start low, setting and increase based on how many mastery conditions... Mastery conditions? Are we talking about SR points here? Casual. Breezy playthrough for players who wish to enjoy the story without too much hassle. Maybe not. Normal. For players who are familiar with strategy RPGs, enemies will put up a good fight. Hard mode. A difficulty recommended for players seeking a challenge. Beat this mode as a fresh file without using upgrades for ultimate bragging rights. Maybe next time. I'm in the mood for some, I'm going to assume automatic as well. It's what you're supposed to do, so I'm going to go with this one because I kind of miss playing Super Robot Wars with SR points to deal with. Let's see if we can get something out of that. Ooh. The year is 20. The world is at peace. It has been 7 years since a digital realization event occurred. Oh, this was from last year. During this event, virtuals, previously digital entities, suddenly appeared in the physical world. These entities were performers, entertainers, and streamers of origins unknown but beloved all the same. Their origin had always been a mystery, and now the uncertainty only grew deeper. But as they were well beloved while still in their digital selves, they were quickly accepted by society. An organization by the name of Hololive was established to assist the virtuals with living in the new world. With them, the virtuals had brought something else born from the virtual world. Giant metal fighting robots known as Holo. Wait a second, that's a different game, which only they could pilot. Their power unmatched by the military technology of this age. Hololive, with the support of several major global organizations and nation-states, worked to ensure that the capabilities of the virtuals and their hologears would not be exploited by malicious actors. The virtuals, for their part, rose up to their potential and decided to put their power and the power of the hologears to use for humanity's efforts, or humanitarian efforts. Study into realization events continues unabated, but conclusive evidence as to what might have caused it remains elusive. During this research, a new type of energy was discovered, idealization energy, which is naturally generated by the virtuals. Most notably, when they are in their natural element, performing on stage for a large public, it is the power that allows the hologears to operate. The fifth Ground Virtual Idol Assembly draws near, an event where the virtuals team up to perform and where they show off the abilities of their hologears in friendly competition with the goal of normalizing the idea of superpowered but benevolent robots to the greater public. What no one knew at this time was that this event would be the catalyst for great turmoil, as it would mark the arrival of an enemy beyond the stars and beyond the born in the pursuit of the virtuals and their power. Ugh. This is what I get for not practicing my reading. Wait, but Hologear is crony. 3 months before the Grand Virtual Idol Assembly. If this is referencing the fifth, wait, this isn't referencing the fifth, Pit Fest, right? Oh, this looks so real. Holy crap! This reminds me of the This reminds me of the GBA era, although it's a bit isometric in this case. Oh, hey, Chan! How's everything looking? すごいですね! And does everything work? Yeah, that too. Alright, time to go over the basics of hologear operation. I wonder if, no. They probably already know about hologear Warden at time and all that. While you probably won't be piloting one for real, we still think it's important that our officers at least have some idea of what it's like to pilot a hologear. Right. First things first, open the operation menu by selecting an empty space. Classic for all Super Robot Wars titles, we know that. Choose the end turn option there. Broadcasting this option signals that all units confirm that they have completed the current action, and that they are waiting to commence the next maneuver. Okay, player phase, turn 1. Let's look around the map first. Oh, that was an icon? Or rather, that's a selector icon. Move cursor, faster cursor. Oh yeah, that's a classic. I haven't felt that in a while. I mean, I feel like this is the usual, like, starting map for a lot of the 2D era Super Robot Wars titles. Like, a local town with some big forested mountain areas on the outskirts, and then there's a river running through most of it. And then there's the big base here. Lots of hangars. Okay, let's see what the info is on this one. Oh, that's health bars. Zanrad. Zanrad? That's a unit? I thought it was a building, or a special building in that case. Full health, full IP. He's the only ally unit. Yes, there's the ally unit option. Isn't there an info display for, there should be an info display for, there it is. So the forests provide 15% boost for defense and evasion. We only got 10% in J. That's kind of annoying. Buildings provide 10%. Okay, the taller ones provide 20%. Anything for rivers? Let's see. Unit list, conditions, what's the conditions? No mastery conditions, so no SR points for training. Let's quick save just in case. Yes, quick save. What's on the unit list? There's gotta be an info for that one, right? Ah, say shit. Focus and strike? She's a real pilot then. Okay, let's see what we got. Status. Oh, Nakasan, level 1, will 100. Starting will's pretty good. Well, no, that's default. Air A, Land B, Sea A, Space A. She's not a ground type pilot then. Hmm. She can get 5 perks. Let's see. Full upgrade. No, great. Full upgrade bonuses. Gotta grind for that. Level 6 to unlock this ability. Not exactly a good partner for unit for Nodaka-san, since this one is only good in air and space, but not very good... land and space, rather, but not very good for air and sea units. 5 movement? What, is this a super? That's kind of slow. No, it's a medium size, so it's gotta be a real light. Okay, let's see. HP 6,200. No, that's a little too high. Energy 250. Armor 1850. Bit tanky, this. Mobility 105. Accuracy 140. Weapon upgrades none. No abilities yet. Ice water. It's a scanner? The type determines which attack stat the pilot is used. This is a ranged attack. They're both ranged attacks. This unit can't attack effectively at close range by the looks of it. Well, the more powerful attack... No. One water attack is ranged. It's post-movement. I'm going to assume IE is something else. Usually you'd be able to switch screens here and see what special abilities it has. Reduce SP costs by 20%. She also has XP up, which is kind of fancy. Oh, you have to scroll in there. For one turn, hit and evade rates increased by 30. That's the usual. Strike increase... Oh, it's only for one turn. No, that's right. One turn, not one move. One turn. Okay, let's see if we can get anything out of this. Come on, nothing? Ah, there it is. You have to scroll. The attribute of the weapon determines super effective, not very effective damage against a target. Why does it feel like Pokemon typing rather than in Super Robot Wars typing? An S indicates that the weapon has one or more additional effects, as inflicting a status. Oh, and this one is post-move. Right. Special usage method or condition, and IE means subtype of the weapon. Base power, range, bonus to hit, bonus to crit. Okay, can we move her? Get her in a building. And then end turn. We only got Spirit and Strike for now. It kind of looks like there's a lot more Spirit commands here than in probably 30 or maybe even J, or is it just a UI thing? I can't quite tell. See what's on the pilot list. These are pilots' special abilities. And also unit special abilities. That's a row of 19 special abilities. That's not a lot yet, but I'm going to assume some of them include special evade and special block. What if they got shoot down and slash down defense here, like in the old days? Okay, end turn, enemy phase, nothing there. What's on the next chat? Good! Next, let's move to an advantageous position. Different terrain has different bonuses. Yep, I expected as much. These buildings provide a boost to defense and evasion. Let's move there. Open the unit menu by selecting a unit and choose the move option. You won't get there in one go, so end the turn to move again. Did you get all that? Move to the good terrain. Move again each new turn. You can think you can imagine just writing down notes for this one. Yeah, I think so. Each mission has objectives you can check from the operations menu. The mission objectives will also be broadcast at the start of a mission. Typical. Like this. Reviewing the basics. And reach a target area. No defeat conditions, no mastery conditions, so you don't need to panic. Now get moving. Yes, ma'am. Cripes. The problem with this unit being unable to fly is that I'm really bad at maneuvering right now, especially since I'm sitting on a rock. Or rather, I'm sitting on a bunch of buildings. Although it is kind of nice that, or rather, it's kind of nostalgic how I feel like I'm playing the old Game Boy SRWs again. Though they weren't isometric like this. Though I think even some of the other 2D tiles weren't this isometric too. Anyway, let's quick save because I'm a glutton for quick saving. See, they even listed it as SR points on the save menu. Funds, SR points, turns, and there's a total number of times. Let's see, logs maybe? Let's see what's on the log. Ah, chat log. Good. That's gonna be helpful. And they also have portraits for emotions, which is nice. I don't think the older 2D tiles had that. Alright. End turn, and then maneuver over to that area again. Alright, first objective complete. Good, now let's get a bit more serious. Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! Enemies! Where did these come from? You always need to be ready for unexpected reinforcements and out. Yes, I can tell that's an SRW classic right there. The usual enemy reinforcements arrive. BGM. What was the name of that? I forgot the common name for the same reinforcements theme. But this particular set of instruments is like the usual set of instruments they use when making enemy reinforcement themes across the titles. You can tell the maker of this is a real fan. Let's try defeating these enemies. When an enemy is in range of your attack, you attack using the attack option in the unit menu. Different attacks have different ranges, and some cannot be used after moving, which is kind of a pain since a lot of the good units we know from SRW have some post-movement problems with that, so make sure to always keep positioning in mind. Using attacks with an attribute advantage is always a good idea. The attacks will do more damage and have an easier time hitting the target. Different attributes also give different modifications to a unit. For example, a fire attribute unit will deal more damage but have less accuracy. Ooh, there's something good to learn. You can check the attribute of a unit and its effects on the status page. You can see which attributes are strong against which enemy from the main map menu. If you're unsure which button to press, look at the bottom of your display. Since you're already on good terrain, it'll be best to let the enemy come to you instead of chasing them down yourself. Rule number 2 of SRW, do not give away any advantageous positions to the enemy. Always turtle on good terrain, because if they get the advantage, they are going to turn the tables on you quite quickly. Now that enemies are in the mix, it's also possible to fail the mission. The mission conditions have been updated. Not occurs defeated. I kind of just want to see what will happen if we get knocked out here. This is really overwhelming suddenly. Don't worry, since you won't be scored for this session, you won't actually need to restart if you lose. Ah, come on! Ah, that makes it a bit better. Now go get him! What? Okay, let's see if we got any info. As is expected, she's not going to be giving this away a little too easily. I wish I had somebody that could provide me with info. Oh, that's the will counter. That's their element. Not much information there. We don't know how much health they have. So, so is wind weak against? I guess wind is weak against ice then. Okay, let's quick save again because I'm a coward. And then end turn. Okay. Excel. Oh, cripes. It's kind of hard to read when it's kind of hard to I understand what spirit commands are active on this one. Since we're pretty used to the older two-letter system, or probably if you're a real SRW veteran, you might be more used to the kanji markings instead. Okay, demo is on, of course, that's classic. Beam, well, it's fire, so I guess we're good. Let's see that animation. Hmm. Oh, cripes, not much for guarding there, huh? How much is the damage? Whoa, 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 can you not do that? Okay, right, counterattack. Yep, super critical damage. 5667. Ooh. It's kind of nice that the animation feels like it's from the GameCube era too. With the low poly 3D. Okay. Oh, yep. It's automatic. Beam versus ice. Kind of wish there were some voice snippets at least, but well, that's understandable, really. Main attack. Beam. Oh, good evade there. A little too close for comfort. Wait, she's just casting his special abilities rather than doing beam attacks. Boom. This is mad comfy for some reason. Good shooting. Nodoka gets 180 XP and 6P. Just 6? Okay, fine. Oh, we got another one. It's boosted. What did it do just now? This enemy has set up a spirit command to make itself more difficult to hit. Oh, don't tell me the enemies actually cast spirit commands even if they're grunt suits. That would be really nice. To counter it, we will need to use our own spirit commands. Use the strike spirit command to land a sure hit on the enemy. Keep in mind that the effect will only last for a single turn. To use a spirit command, you'll need to spend SP. You should have some available right now. So SP will recover slowly each turn, but be careful not to be out when you need it the most. SP recovery was a new mechanic, right? They didn't have it in the 2D game era. I need to remember that. Like, I feel like from the VXT era onwards, uh, SP recovery became a default one, and then you can just get a pilot skill that increases the amount of SP that comes up every turn. Hang on. Oh, it came out from the Z era. I didn't know that. I guess since I didn't play Z3, I didn't know that SP recovery was made a default by then. Alright, got it. Still need to defeat the enemy, and that's our turn. Phase 4 on the first turn? That feels kind of bad. Session Strike. Yep, he sucks more like. And then, what attribute does she have? Attribute... no info? Gonna assume that's water. Yeah, it is water. Guess we're gonna have to use ice. Evade. Dodge AI. Where's the hit count? Oh, there it is. Hit counter 100%. Crit chance 65? That can't be right. I can select who I want to assist if I had multiple of them. Why does Snorka not have her own theme when fighting? Alright, so this button does... How about ice? Yep, crit hit. Or at least... yeah, it is a crit hit. 65% on a crit hit sounds a little overkill. But then again, this is a prologue stage, so... Boom. Current funds 300. Nonoka should have a level up now. Yeah, there we go. 1 point for melee, a little too balanced on the spread there. Phew. Let's get A. Remember, if things get difficult, use the spirits available from the unit menu. Strike is not your only option. Many other spirit commands exist, each with their own effect. They will give you an edge in battle if you use them correctly. Now, let's move on to the next part. More. I mean, yes, of course there's more. Great, now we're crossing water. Let's move to this next spot next. Your unit can't move through water, so you'll need to use a bridge. Different units have different movement capabilities. Some of the hull gears can even fly. We don't have a lot of hull gears that are specialized in water terrain, though. Foreshadowing! A little too obvious there, but foreshadowing nonetheless. Alright, here I go! Okay, here I go! Not yet. Let the enemies come in. Dang, phase 5 on a first stage feels so wrong, no. Like, I've played a couple of the older titles for quite a bit. That getting 5 turns on the first stage or a prologue sounds like me just sandbagging or some such. And turn, and then let's get on that 2-story office building. Alright, for the next part, you get some support. Sweet. So this one is on my side. Correct. This unit knows the skills needed to support you. Support attack allows it to chip in when you attack. Support defend allows it to take a hit for you at reduced damage. With a higher level skill, the unit can support more times per turn. Important asset to have, especially if you have a lot of supers with good tanking abilities. Give them as many support defend abilities as possible, so that your squishy real types can survive for longer. You also need to keep positioning in mind to receive support. A unit can only support a unit that is directly adjacent to it. And the supporting unit must be able to be on the same terrain as who they are supporting, which means if you do have a super that provides defensive bonuses or support defend, but have no ability to fly, they cannot provide support unless the ally that they're supporting is on the same terrain as them, which means if it's a flyer, you have to put it on the ground first, and vice versa. A flight-capable unit is needed to support a flying unit, and to support a unit on the ground, you need to be able to land. I just said that. Alright, we got some new simulation data from Professor Ishikawa. Wait a second. So let's first give you a mech upgrade. Oh, sweet. Oh, this unit has a simulation of the currently in development add-on system for Holo gears. What's the new system called? It doesn't have a final name. Oh, crap. Trying out a brand new system. I can't wait. I see that you're getting into it now. Good. Your willpower fuels your Holo gear directly after all. My willpower does? Indeed. When your spirit flares up, your Holo gear will answer in kind. Well, that's one way to... That's one way to put morale in the mechanic. That is what we call will, yeah. As it goes up, your Holo gear will perform better. Some special attacks also require a certain amount of will. We all know that. That minimum will requirement is a standard add-on for a lot of really powerful attacks, so if your will does not go up fast enough, you won't be able to access some of the most powerful attacks of a unit. So it is important that you keep up your fighting spirit. Now let's put it to the test. Ah, great, we're surrounded. There's even more of them this time? You can activate the new system from the unit menu by selecting abilities. Look, this is how it's done. Ooh, what's that? Oh, wait. Defense field? Remember, and this is very important, if you deploy multiple abilities at the same time, the effects will be much greater when they overlap. Oh no. Jammer function! Oh, I hate the jammer function when the enemy has it. One of the most hated mechanics I had a problem with in Z2. Those annoying firebugs. Stick close to your support and tough it out. Good luck! What they are! Alright, let's keep it together. Let's do this. You and me, buddy. We'll win this. Okay, let's see what this guy has. Oh, I can't control him, though, which kind of sucks. Okay, let's see what ability we have. System Alpha. Improves the evasion of allies in the area of effect. Lasts 2 turns. Ooh, that's fancy. Follows the unit that deployed as it moves. System Mu. Or System Micro, rather. Allies... Oh, yeah, Micro. Allies in the area of effect have their movement increased. Lasts 2 turns. Remains where it was deployed. So Alpha moves with the unit, so it's like a passive command boost. Yeah, it's like Command Aura, but it's temporary, unlike Command Aura, which is permanent. And then System Move is only on the spot where you are, or where it was deployed, rather. Okay, do we have? I think I'm gonna focus on. I'm just gonna use Focus for now. Beam, no attribute, but it's a pulse move. Without info, I can't tell which of these guys would be weak to a non-attribute attack. What is this? No target, too far. Alright, fine, let's go with double beam. Right, so this button does... Here's something of a beam. Atare! Ooh, double beam. Alright, here comes a counterattack. Wee, wee! Evade, evade! Ah, bunakata! A little too close there, indeed. Support AI incoming for a fire shot. Of course, support attacks are only a fraction of the power of the main attack, so keep that in mind when you're doing an attack, see? Realistically, that would have been a kill shot, but because it was a support attack, the power was cut in half. Now we are in defense mode, which means we'll need to survive this. I don't think the support defend guy can defend more than twice, maybe. Fine, ice. Oh, it's rock. Is rock weak against ice in this game? I wonder. Max will already? Is that a little overkill? Atare! Abanakata! Yosh! Angeki da! Oof, good hit. Not quite a kill shot, but good enough. Okay, let's see. Hit is 0 and crit is 0. That's good enough. Yes, you can skip animation by pressing the cancel button still. That's good. So let's... Oh yeah, let's just watch, see if it hits. I think this is gonna hit. I guess with the ability active, Nordica doesn't have the or the units rather don't have to suffer from evasion penalties. Like after every successful evasion, you get a 10% reduction to your evasiveness, if I remember correctly. Which is why you'll have to keep an eye out on your attacking units, otherwise they get blown up. And which is why units like Char back in the Z era were vital to the front line because of their ace bonus that allows them to evade without suffering from the penalties. Well, good hit there. Knocked him out of action. 2,900 points of damage. Not bad for a bit of a penalty there. Oh yeah, can also press fast forward by using the confirm button. Ally phase. I don't remember third-party units being able to provide support, attack, and defense. Let's fast forward this a bit. Oh, almost. Tank that though. Good evasion from our ally there. Time for us to knock this out soon-ish. I still have a decent amount of SP, so let's get that focus up. And then ice. Let's take care of the most effectively, or highest HP there. I'm going to assume that warning mark here means that if I score a hit, he's going to get shot down. Alright, so this button does... How about ice? Ah, come on! That should have been a kill shot. Oh well. Support attack it is. Well, too close for comfort there. It also uses the modern cut-in where the screen changes to the support unit, instead of a classic style where the support unit moves in, or rather the main unit pulls out of the screen and then the support unit moves in. That's what I miss from the 2D era, to be honest. Alright, that's everybody. I think, yeah, that's everybody. Now, Nodoka doesn't have the counter-attack ability yet, so she can't move first in a counter situation. Wonder if it's in this game though. That'd be an absolute game breaker. Boom. 2926, not bad. Boom. Last one, we can probably knock him out with something lighter. Then never mind, just go ahead with the default. Ooh, too close for comfort there. Youch. That should take care of those attackers, and this part of the training should be complete. Well done! Now for the final bit of the test, you will need to solve a little puzzle. Oh no, not the puzzle SupaRobo thing again. You will need to move your unit to one of these spaces in one move. You get bonus points if you manage to reach the furthest one. But what? That's way too far! Just remember about your abilities, and most importantly, that they get more powerful when you stack them. You get as many uses of them as you like during the simulation. Our pilots won't have that luxury when we're out in the field. You got this. Ally phase. Oh, this one's easy, I think. Ability activated. Boost up. Cripes. No. Can I restart? Good. Oh, cripes. Oh, I did close it, did I? I did close it. I thought it was just gonna move me to the main menu. Dang it. Oh well. Well, we'll just have to restart that part. Cripes, man. Continue. That was on me. I thought it was just gonna bring me back to the main menu. Which means I probably should, let's let them... Let's let them do their moves, and then I'm going to move Notaka-san down in the road to the road. It will expose her a bit more to attack since she doesn't have the access to the bonuses provided by the city area or the city block. But it's a lot better if we want to finish the operation with the FR point, or yeah, with the FR point, I think. SR point rather. Boom, that's a hit. Almost, almost. I wish Lokosan has a hidden away, but since most of the attacks are post move, I don't think she really needs it. Let's see if this goes somewhere. Ooh, that's a critical! Oh wait, it's not a critical, I just did some serious damage using water. Oh, right! Rock is weak to water, I totally forgot about that. Can I cast a... No, I can't cast abilities when the turn has ended. As is the case for classics. Oh wait, no, don't turn. End turn! Why is our ally not moving first before the enemy? That's kind of weird. Whee! Oh. Oof. They took a hit. Very light damage, at least. Oof. 29% chance to hit. Since she doesn't have focus on. Boom. Ally phase, gonna take that one out. Please tell me he's gonna take it out. Boom. Give me a second, just fixing something real quick. Wait, he didn't take it out first? Oh, come on, man. Oh well. I'll take you out. That's gonna complete that. We already seen this one, so let's just skip the dialogue for that. Wait, what? Ah, are you kidding me? Aw, cripes. Why did that not count as a different turn? Well, whatever. We did save it earlier, so we're gonna do something for that. Just let me get that one up again. So let's just probably defend. Or if we can destroy these two at the same time, I can just move on rather quickly. I just need water. Select action, attack with water. A little too close for comfort there. And that's a kill shot. My ally should be able to take him out, right? Boom. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Alright, let's just move Noloka-san a little closer. Let our ally handle that guy. Oh, wait, he's not. Cripes, don't tell me he's gonna. That's gonna count, right? Oh, wait, it's not. Let's see if it counts. Okay. Let's not skip it. We might have skipped something there. Wait, really? It counts? Oh, come on, man. So what if we just let our ally do all the fighting and we'll just sit around? Ah, Christ, what did I click? We're just gonna move in, secure the position ourselves, and let our ally handle the hot fighting. Sorry if I'm doing a lot of restarts on this. I'm just really in very uh very focused on getting the SR point. If I can take him out with one shot and take out the other, and let my ally take out the other, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to complete the operation much more efficiently, right? Boom. The problem is my ally is a little too in the way, and we're sitting on a rock. You have to reach it in 2 turns, or rather 1 turn, right? Unless my ally moves out of the way. Well, not really. Yeah, it definitely blocks the way. I wanted to get that far, but because we didn't sit on top first, I think we can still do this. I just need to defend, set my position on the other side, and then block off the enemy, right? So if I keep doing this, it's just my completionist mindset doing wonders to my ear, or rather my brain. Right, so we're not gonna do anything in this round. We're just gonna move Nodaka-san. We'll just hold the defend button, maybe. And then move Nodaka-san a little further to the west. Select action, evade. I really wish you had moving away, or hidden away rather. You take care of that guy for me, will ya? Now how do we do with this? Do I have a special ability that increases my attacking? No. How about I move you a bit further here? Alright, let's see if this works for a bit. Let them shoot each other out. Please don't be a kill shot. Oh, that's going to be a kill shot, isn't it? Yeah, dang it! Mm, I don't like that they put us over there. Yeah. They bring us back over there. I wish my ally would move. Mm. Okay, one more try. This time we're not going to engage. No, we can probably engage the guy on the bottom. No, that's not gonna do anything. That's not engage either? Nah, I wonder if I can just load, or rather restart from a different point. Maybe not. My ability. No choice. I can't get over here because I was. Screw it. Maybe for next time. Huh? Ah! I see. All right, I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, that was a thing I should have done. I forgot that there was a stacking option there. Alright, let's do this with just a stacking ability. Uh, so let's just, I call it, let's just wait this one out. We'll restart it as ordered. Just fight him again. This is me forgetting the prompts because I was trying to focus on the next move. I forgot that the double stacking abilities actually work, so you can get 4 times the movement bonuses if you use your abilities 2 times. Alright. I wonder if there's a shortcut for the ability screen. Oh, it gets even thicker. There you are. Wow, that's insane! I made it. Good job figuring it out. So what was it like to pilot a holo gear? Difficult and confusing. I have no idea how our members are so good at this. Well, practice makes perfect. Keep in mind this was only the start course. With some real training, you'll improve much quicker. Real training, I think I'll stick to the officer work. Oh, is your officer work that easy? We might have to do something about that. No, it's not like that. Stay sharp, Knuckle. There's a lot of work still to be done. Yes, ma'am. That is the prologue gone a little too long. Ooh! Data. Let's save some of that progress, yes? Fortunately, no SR points so far. Options. Not much there. Top base, nobody yet, of course. We haven't done anything. Wait, why is this saying Oh, because when we get when we get the points up, the mode will increase. So the more SR points we get, the harder the missions become. I kind of forgot about that. I have not touched anything with an SR point in a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, who the heck is that announcer guy? This is the moment you have all been waiting for. The opening event of the 5th Grand Virtual Idol Assembly. Oh! You know them well, you love them too. Please welcome our guests for day 1 of the event. It's Gamers! In the left corner, piloting the Grand Mill, a veritable fortress of steel, Okayu and Korone! Yummy, yummy! Okay, okay. Wow, that is a fluffy looking okay-san. And in the right corner, don't underestimate it because it's small, the Livy Bell, piloted by none other than Fubuki and Mio! Livy Bell. Okami Mio da yo! Kon kon kitsune! What? In this first event, our lovely guests will demonstrate their abilities by taking on some of our newly produced Zanrad units in a mock battle. Great, more Zanrads. To spice things up, whichever of the two units gets the most points gets a surprise reward at the end of this event. Now, are you ready? Let the fifth virtual idol assembly begin! Alright, stage 1, Grand Virtual Idol Assembly begins. Absolute classic. Destroy more enemies than the Grand Bell. Oh, great, we're piling this? Okay, let's try our best. Don't overdo it, though. We can't send these Zanrats to the trash heap. Will they ever be able to withstand us flying through them? Because I'm not slowing down with their prize in sight. Let's beat them up good, then. Alright, it's on. It's always the same with you guys. Mio's face. Mio-san's face is... Player face, turn 1. Wait, so we need to get more firepower than the Grand... Or get more kills than the Grand Bell. Let's see. Idol level 4. Hit, evade, armor, and critical go up with ability level. Dominance, damage against enemies less with less plus 10%. Classic. Classic pressure. Will plus destroy. Oh, there's a classic one. A boost to will after each enemy is destroyed, and there's... Oh, crap. She's got prevail? Subpilot. She's got instinct, too. Only strike, and then there's wall. There is a classic, too. Kodan is earth type. Okayasan's air type. Ace bonus. Shoot down at least 50 targets with this pilot to unlock this bonus. Classic. Here we got Grand Bell. All I see is okay user markings on this. I can't see Kodo-san's. Oh, I guess Kodo-san's the ones on the interior. Not much of a flyer, but really good in land and space. Movement is 4. That's kind of bad. Pretty much a super. Oh, since it's an Earth element type, it gets a boost to armor, but it gets a reduction to movement. Interesting. Chainsaw blade? That's not good. And also it needs idle level 6, so they can't really use that yet. Let's see what we got. Foobs. Neo's a dark type for some reason. She gets Vigor too. Foobs is ice, of course, that's expected. She's got support attack, which is pretty helpful, and Mio-san has support defend. Livy Bell. I wish we had notes about each of the units too, like the usual Super Robot Wars. Only gets super abilities. Idolic Drive allows the pilot idle ability to power up the unit. Increases the power of the unit's weapons based on the pilot's idle level. What's a special? Let's. Wait, what? Wait, it changes pilots? Are you kidding me? It ends turn when the pilot changes? Yeah. Oh, restart is the option for going to the main menu? That's confusing. I guess it should have been menu instead. Yeah, that's something that they might have fixed in the next patch. Or we've already seen these ones. Let's just skip ahead. So we gotta get 4 of them at least, and that means 3 and the one in the middle. Though we'll probably gain access to the Grand Bell after this. Bell units means they're kind of like the lions of this universe, I guess. Covers HP. They don't have any abilities, which kind of sucks. Okay, then let's just station focus. No, 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 not that. Muscle memory is messing with me again. Canine Rippa. Wait, Canine Rippa? Idol launcher. Is that a high mega launcher? Let's go with a non-elemental attack first. 9%, 90% critical. The mobility of a nimble holo gear will let us deal with the enemies quickly. And that's why we'll be the winners. Oh, finally a new theme. You don't seem like much of a friend. Slash Ripper! Oh, you're Canine Ripper, go! It is a Slash Ripper. Or was it? Or is it closer? I guess it's closer to a Rip Slasher, really. That's a kill. Boom. 25 energy for the attack. Boom, that's 1 kill. We gotta score ahead of these 2 later. So we need to take that guy out as soon as we get the all-in. Alright, save up. And end turn. Next phase. They're not gonna move. Slush Ripper! Without the ability to know what capabilities each of these Zanrats have, we can't really make a good choice for counterattack, so we'll have to rely on this one. Yoisa! If it's a fight you want, Hippo Hatsuto! Tanamu K9 Ike! Yeah, it's much closer to the Rip Slasher, I guess. Rather than Slash Ripper. Boom. Alright, we can outrun the Grand Bell. We just need to make sure we can take out the other guy on the middle. I think we're fast enough. We just put, Yeah, okay, 100% critical chance? What? Or is the logo a bit different? Incoming beam! Yaisa! It's hack. I guess not a lot. They don't have a lot of dialogue for the characters as well, so there won't be much of a variation there. Okay, next phase. Let's see what they're gonna do. Element Earth versus Beam. 64% chance to hit. Even for a big guy, they can't get a 100% on the Grand Bell, huh? Let's show them the power of a heavy holo gear and blast right through! And I guess I'll show some spirit as well. They use the same team. Wait a second. I remember that. I recognize that chest marker. Heavy hollow gear and with a chest marker like that. Isn't that? I knew it. The Grand Mill is basically a Grungusto. Alright, just one more rush up. Station. Good thing the K9 Ripper is a post move attack. Oh, that's an absolute kill shot. Perfect. With this, the SR point is secure. Boom! Clean cut. Very good shot there from the Fubamiya pairing. Boom. I guess that's the SR point done, right? Ooh, level up. Very balanced level up switch out there, though. Wait, still not counted? Aw, oh, come on. Rocketto Punch! Classic. Absolute classic right there. Let's see how the Rocket Punch shows up on the Grand Bell. Maybe it's pretty close to the Grungust version instead. Ooh, good tanking. Try a little harder. Yeah, nah, yarona. This one might hurt a letter. Better brace yourself. I guess there's a bit of a typo there in the earlier one. Orayo! Rocketto Punch! Boom! Ow! Oh, it's not a dynamic kill animation, I guess. Maybe it is a dynamic kill animation when the rocket returns. I don't know. We'll have to see later. But that was fun to watch. More rocket punching for these girls. Ow, 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 my back. Beam! Yattana! Yattana! 少しはやるよな。覚悟！おらいよ! Yeah, with a big arm, big bracer like that, that can't be anything but a Grungusto. Boom. Boom. Good shit and excellent work, ladies. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Contestants, please join us on stage. And the winners are Fubamia. We tried our best. Fubamia no shorty. I don't really care about the prize though. Yes, let's go. First SR point. Oshi point? Okay, I guess that counts. We will now take a short break, and then we'll be back with the next event. Ooh, here we go. Cuttings on the outskirts. Phew, Zenrads are still in one piece. Not for lack of a certain someone trying, though. If I didn't hold back, they would have been a pile of dust, you know? I guess that's true. Why do you care about those clunkers so much anyway, Mio? A part of HoloLife's agreement with the governments around the world involves the creation of mass-produced units based on our hologears. And this was their unveiling to the world. It would have been a bad look if they got beaten up during a demonstration, you know? I mean... have you seen how many military demonstrations have failed like that? And then they still adopted some of the technologies either way? Well, maybe not something like the, Panjandrum. That's a different story altogether. I'm talking about like the TBM, or the TBF rather, the TBF Avenger. Its first sortie was a disaster, and probably only one TBF from the entire complement of TBFs that were deployed managed to return home, but it was still considered a successful design, and well, look at what happened. It pretty much was a successful design in the end. Well, it was a good match. I'll take you on again any day of the week. Oh, you will, huh? Well, no. It's too bad that the Myth Girls couldn't be here on time, when we could have had a proper international match. Yeah, they're stuck at a nearby base with a transport. Logistics! Every single time! I guess hologears are hard to move around with trucks. I heard their units are being analyzed. They only have a Zen. Whoops. And the transport still broke down? Well, the technology in this world is still playing catch up. Anyway, they might be able to make it here tomorrow, but no promises, is what H-Chan told me. Now let's get ready for the next event. HQ? Oh, is this Yago? For those watching at home, stay tuned. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor. It is, it is Yago. What the heck? I thought that we're gonna get somebody who was gonna. I thought that we're gonna get somebody who was gonna be playing. What do you call it? Gonna be playing stand-in, but this is a bit close, eh? Hang on a second. Let me just. Is that? Yeah, it is. Just need to reply to this. Yeah, sorry about that. I just saw Ami on Italian, and I just had to reply. Okay, let's see what the big man has to say. Useful, isn't it? Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a change here sooner or later, I feel. Just a bit, I think. Indeed, it is a quiet before the storm. If only it could last forever, but alas. Our preparations are only half complete. It'll be a scramble for sure. Sir, wouldn't it have been better to inform the unit of the approaching danger? In a normal world, that would most likely have been the logical way to handle things, but if that were to have happened, the command of Hololive would have been passed to the Union by default. I assure you that would have spelled the end of Hololive and of this world. There you have it. All we can do now is do everything in our power to safeguard our future. I will return to Central Hololive Command to oversee the further development of upgrades of our hologears. H-Chan, continue the preparation of the brass bell. Yes, sir. I will oversee the activation of the Schooler. It will be a key unit, one way or another. Now, what will you do, Priestess of the Ancient? What? I got another Oshi point. Oshi points allow you to further enhance pilots, but be aware there is only a limited amount available per playthrough. Be sure to use them on your favorite pilot. Oh, so that's why it's called an Oshi point. You will receive 1 point every other stage and 1 additional point for each mastery objective complete. I thought it was just going to be a listing of what special objectives you're going to get. Okay, let's save that up again. I have 12,000 points. Do you want to do some upgrades now, or what? I can probably swap some pilots first. Okay-san and Mion. I expect things to be... I'm expecting their attributes are going to be helpful in the next mission. What's this? We have a total of 36 units overall. Is it? Yeah, 36 units in total. Right now, only 2 can be deployed. Upgrade. Wait, do you need the Do you need the PP for upgrading? Is that what it is? Oh no, this is PP. You need PP for this. I thought it was gonna be requiring Oshi points. Maybe not now. This is pretty early after all. About the mechs. Equip parts. Do I get anything? Nothing yet. Okay, so the Grand Bell gets 3 slots because it's a super, and the Livid Bell only gets 2 because it's a regular real unit. What do I want to upgrade? Do I want to upgrade anybody? I have 12,000 credits, but I don't know if I want to upgrade anything yet. Mobility, maybe. Some accuracy. $2,000, 2,000 points for starting credit. It's just that the Grand Bell will probably need some more HP. And that should be enough for now. Save that again. And this is where you go for the main run, I guess. Mech pilot deployment and swap pilots. Let's go to the next map then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our next event will be a race. Oh no. Please welcome back Coronel and Okayu and Fubuki and Mia. Our contestants will race to the finish line. This stage. We gave the Grand Bell a bit of a head start to make things more fair. Alright, are you ready? Begin! I guess we're going to be using skills for this one. Livy Bell or Grand Bell reaches the target area. Reach the target area before Grand Bell. So we're Livy Bell pilots again. With a nimble unit and flight module, there's no way we can lose. Don't think you've won just yet. Okay, your turn. Powered with my air attribute, even the Grand Bell can be pretty quick. And that's a problem because they're really close. Let's see her lines when attacking. Hey, you want to go at me? This attack will leave you dazzled. Neko Fancy! If you want some more, come get it! Well, I sure hope we can gain access to abilities, but I'm not sure I can outfly them. Level up! Okay, let's see what we got. Nah, we don't have any. Wait, hang on, let me just... increase our focus. And K9 Rippa! Using the flight module will allow us to bypass most of the forest areas, but it's also going to eat our energy, so... Yeah, や、頑張るぞ頼むぜ、ミオン Boom! Boom, baby. You know, it's kind of... I kind of miss the times when they showed which units are mandatory to deploy before you get into... Well, while in the intermission screen, so you can get an idea of how things will work so that you can your prepare the support units you'll send in alongside your allies. Right. We know her counterattacks already, so boom. Do I not get abilities? Guess not, huh? Oh, you can switch pilots after you move. I see. Interesting. Let's get out of here. Avoid going into buildings because it's gonna eat our mobility even if we try to... Too late, we're here. It's kind of cheating with a flight module, isn't it? You should always use the tools you have at your disposal. Mio has it in one. You have to be pragmatic in these situations. Mastery condition completed. Received 1 Oshi point. And there you have it, folks. A stunning display of the agility of the Holo gears. And now for today's main event. The grand reveal of the latest in Holo gear technology. A great combination of otherworldly technology and homegrown ingenuity. First, please welcome Miss Nina Maenis, co-designer and pilot of this marvel. Perfect choice. Perfect choice for this one since she's one of the bigger mecha fans. Ah. Ah. Miss Inanis, what are your thoughts on this new machine and how it came to be? It's been a great pleasure to work with the many talented people in this world. With this new machine, we'll be one step closer to our goal. That being to save everyone. When if needed, of course. Usual awkward Ina. Of course! As everyone in the audience knows, when the virtual idols came to our world those years ago, they came with a warning. A prophecy, even. A future danger for our world. And that's why new and improved hologears are being created as a collaboration between the virtual idols and the greatest minds of our civilization. That's right. Now then, I believe we have left everyone in enough suspense. Let's reveal this brand new machine. Miss Inanis, if you please. Oh, it's flight capable. Wonder how slow it is, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Looks cool! It's a bit sinister looking, isn't it? That's just because of the Ina-inspired color scheme, I think. It's hard to make a black and purple unit look friendly. Um, I mean... have you seen how many Guestpence units we've already deployed with that color scheme? It's finally ready now after all this time. Now it can begin. Miss Inanis, you're a bit quiet in there. Is everything alright? Oh, cripes, what the heck? Whoa, what are those? No, seriously, well, this wasn't in the script. What is this? What is this? This is not the enemy as I was expecting. Did the Ancient One not predict this, or did it keep this from me for some reason? Those are some funny-looking machines. Some new military craft, maybe? If they're here and by, they're probably looking for a fight, right? Hey, watch it! You're shooting at the audience. The audience? No, this can't be happening. What? What? Did the audience just disappear? No way. A virtual audience? Now that's a bit ironic. It means that the organizers knew something like this could happen. Well, uh, uh, I'll be honest, folks, I'm not sure what's going on here or what's really happening. Is anyone even still listening to me? Mr. Announcer, please retreat to the city. Yes, of course. Classic runaway sound effect. Is that guy going to be alright? There don't seem to be any of those weird mechs in that direction. At any rate, these things aren't friendly. We should deal with them. The city's just beyond here, and I don't think the people there are holograms. I don't think the people there are holograms. Yeah, we can't let these things run wild. I'll help too. Let's go, Ina! I will take care of the center column since they're fire attribute, and my Schulor has the best defenses of our units. Oh, he's a tanker, huh? These things have attributes too? He's right. The scans indicate those mechs are bound to an element. They can't switch element like we can, though, right? Probably. Enough chatter. Let's do this. Thankfully, the mastery condition has been completed. You can use the start button to display an attribute icon for all units on the map. Check the mech status page of a unit to see which status changes its attribute grants it. Ooh, wow, that looks great! Okay, let me just save here. Ah, okay, no, that's level 4. Fire attributes, lightning attributes, wind attributes. Good thing we can control Ina, right? Oh, no, we can't. Okay, what does she have? Genius! 20% to hit evade critical. Guard! Well, she is a tanking unit. Will limit break. Now that's a little overkill. She gets a limit break, seriously. C mobility S. Umi C up there again. And she starts with half SP. Well, I can't really do much right now since we can't control Ina. Attribute bonus via water. I'm guessing this is Ina's theme then? Wait a second, I recognize these patterns. Acquiring target. Those look like the drones from Z3. Try again. Ina's unit looks like a... I see some SRW original on that, design on that. I'll wash you away. Oof. Failure imminent. Is this the end for me? I feel like, there's a bit of granted in Ina's design, maybe because of the halo and the big shoulder pauldrons. What if it's transformable? Acquiring target. Okay, so its primary attack is so far the beam attack. Try again. See, even the head unit looks like a granted. Nigasanai zo. Boom. Not almost got it to total 9999. Just 2 points off. They get a will bonus when their ally gets shot down too, but it looks a bit... Acquiring target. Whee! Try again. Higasanai! Yeah, I would have liked some more dialogue Ooh, 10,000 points! She's really packing up the will attacks there. Well, coming back to what I was saying, I would have preferred to have had a bit more variation in the attack codes and evade codes, I guess. But this is still just building up. It is the 1.0 release, so there's bound to be more updates in the near future. No, there's no bonus against lightning, I guess. What are you? Why have you come to this planet? I'll use the darkness to purge you. Yeah, there's no attribute bonus. Damage nearing critical threshold. Returning fire. Oh, no, that's the same one. Well, good evasion from Ina, even though she's using a really big unit. So who do we throw into this fight first? Wall for tanking, and then there's Strike. Nope, no wind bonus attributes as well. Ike Rocketto Panzi! You can still run away, you know? This attack will leave you dazzled. You're Panzi! Boom, baby. Oh, he survived that. That wasn't a dynamic kill animation, dang it. Returning fire. Oof. Yeah. Pretty much tanked it. Excellent. Mm. What spirit can we use here? Focus, maybe? Does anybody have support attack? Guess not, huh? Did we get a bonus when moving into... Seriously? Nothing? Oh well. Just had to get these guys close. No bonuses for dark attribute attacks. There you go. Wind is weak to... Oh, ice is wind to... Weak... Wind is weak to ice, is what it is. Hey, mysterious stranger, do we really have to fight? I hope you like the cold. Ow, 11,000 damage. Failure imminent. Is this the end for me? A good thing we picked Foobs for this one. Right. Save again, because I'm not exactly a good runner. Incoming. Oh, that's a bit of a... That's a bit of a disadvantage. Water's weak to lightning. Requiring target. I hope Ina can tank this. I don't have any support attack or support defend. Try again. Well, at least she gets a debate bonus. 逃がさない。Failure imminent. Is this the end for me? Boom. Good shooting. So Rocket Punch isn't really gonna do much. Just cut them halfway. How about... Nope, not air. Well, can't use Earth because it's too far, so I guess Rocket Punch is the way to go. Oh, that's getting hit? I thought she tanked it. Yeah. I think she's enjoying this. No, that's not very nice. I mean, it's probably standard for Okayu to enjoy a little pain once in a while, but still. Ooh. Good damage there. Guess the will bonus is giving some serious critical boosts. Damage reaching critical threshold. Time for another punch. Acquiring target. Oh, this one's gonna be a kill shot. Oh, good evade. Hup. Incoming rocket pods. Rather, Neko pods. That's a kill shot. Boom. Oh, so that's what do you call it? That's the defeat animation instead of the retreat animation. Let's see what else can work. No, Earth has a bit of a weak, rather a type disparity against wind. So they'll have to go with air. So it's just cancel out thing. Acquiring target. Good evade there. This'll blow you away. Damage. Reaching critical threshold. Hey, is nobody gotta pay attention to the Livy Bell? Are you just gonna throw it at the biggest target in the zone? What is this, SRWJ all over again? Good evade there all around. Let's see what they've got in store for this one. No, Ina's still gonna use a darkness charge. How many more years do we have to deal with? That's 2 of them. And there's still a bit of a weakness here. Hmm. Guess no other choice but to hit them with the canine ripper, maybe? No. No, we can't hit somebody with the ice attack because we're too close to them. Okay, this one's a tougher one because he's got 3,000. Boom. Alright, one more target, but unfortunately we can't send Okayu-san for that. Can't use Chainsaw Blade yet because we're still at idle level 4. Just have to do it with a rocket punch, eh? We already know what's gonna happen to that poor fella. And now Okayu gets a level up, so does Koro-san. That's the last of them. Easy peasy. Thanks again for the help, Ina. She vanished? What kind of tech did they put in that thing? More important question is, when did she run away? I don't mean to alarm anyone, but our connections to Hololive headquarters are all dead. All of them? That shouldn't be possible. But you're right, we can't get through either. Damn it, that means we're stuck here. The only thing we can do is wait. That's right. Wait and hope communications are restored. Unlike this, something is going down. We're completely in the dark. All we can do is trust that Hololive command will it'll get things under control. Ooh. All engines, full power! We have to collect gamers in the Schuler as soon as possible. Schuler? I don't I don't know how it's properly pronounced. Let me double check. Ah, hang on. That's what it is. It means scholar, isn't it? Well, somewhat. Schüler is like Schüler. What bridge is this? I feel like it mixes different aspects from both original generation and already established IPs. Hifumi, yes ma'am, all engines full power. Hifumi. Hmm. Okay, it's currently top base with 7 kills. I feel like if patches are going to be introduced to this one, it's going to take into consideration that probably it's going to add some of the newer staff there, although they're probably going to keep H-chan and Nodoka here. But some of the generic crewmen might be replaced by, I don't know, the Holo crew maybe? But maybe Hifumi is one of those fan artists that I don't remember. Koro-san, get me on for now. I have 50,000 funds, so I think we can increase. More mobility. Grand Bell would probably... Oh, boosted weapons for both of them, right. I only have $14,000. I still do not have free parts. I like this. Right, the next mission, unfortunately, might be the last one for the day. But so far, it's been actually pretty fun. From the, from the notes, though, at least from the install notes, the dev said that it might be the usual 36-stage map, which is typical for some of the older SRWs, so we'll have to see how far this will go and how long we'll have to run with this. All this waiting around is driving me up the wall. It's really annoying, right? Kinda wish something would just happen. Oh, don't jinx it, Koro-san. Please don't jinx. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, I know. As long as communications are down, we need to stay here. This is our last known position. And if those things return to attack the city, we're the only ones that can do anything about it, too. There we go. Contact has been restored somewhat. Something's approaching. Oh, that was a radar? That is not one of those weird machines. Wait, isn't that? Oh yeah, it's them, isn't it? Katsumokuseyo! Wagana wa Irapra's darkness de aru! Yes, I thought. Yeah, Chloe! Louis what? Koyo-san. Oi! Don't undermine my intro! They'll never take us seriously if you do that. I don't know if they really want to. If the opponent underestimates us, that just gives a bigger opening for a surprising, attack. That's right, sneaky is the way to go. You guys should at least try to be a bit more honorable from time to time. You never know, you might like it. Shizukani! That's Holox, alright. Why are they here? Last I heard, they went off the radar. Nobody knows who they work for now. We did find a new benefactor, but that's a secret, of course. No. Our world domination goal remains unchanged. And for that goal is why we are here today. Now hand it over, the Schuler. It will be a great stepping stone for... Oh, do I have to fight them before they can join our ranks again? It's not here anymore. Huh? Ina ran off with it. Ina ran off it with... Yep, another typo there. Damn it, we've been foiled! That's just unlucky, we just missed it. We couldn't have predicted someone would run off with it just before us. All of that happened yesterday, by the way. Yesterday? Louie, you checked the date right? You double-checked, right? Louie! Tee-hee. What's tee-hee supposed to mean? It's still bad luck. If Ina hadn't run off with the Holo gear, we would still be here. Yeah, that's right. Don't feel too bad about it, Louie. Say, guys, isn't it awfully quiet around here? Now that you mention it. Hey, Holox, are your communications working? Our comms have been down since yesterday. We thought it was just our gear failing again, though. They have been down for us as well. This really must be some sort of jamming, then. Ah, great. Jamming on this scale? Is this what a benefactor warned us about? If that's the case... Tettai shimasu! Ima? We should still go to the rendezvous point to provide an update, even empty-handed. Well then, this will not be the last you see of us. There. Ah, great, here they come again. What is it now? I've never seen this type of machine before. Everyone, be on guard. We don't know their intentions. Madakita na. The clothing and real fun. Whoa! They're surrounding us. Be on your guard. Is it just me, or are they surrounding Holo X's gear? Oh, come the heck on! They slipped past us somehow! There's only so much space it can go with 2 units. We have to stop them before they cause any damage. They're coming this way? And their goal is the city. But then what could it be? Oh, could it be it's us or our gears are after? That's possible. Let's worry about that later and be thankful for now. Yeah, let's deal with them. Better go help Polux. I can't provide cover for them, so let me pilot for a bit, Foobs. She's all yours whenever you're ready. The invasion begins. Oh no. Subite Oshiai Oh no. Destroy all enemies. Grand Bell or Livy Bell shut down. Do not let the Wagahai X. Wagahai X, of course. Okay. These idiots are. Oh. Oh, it's light. They they equal each other out. They cancel each other out, but there's the other guy's gonna get shot down if he's unlucky. Heed my cause, Katsumok Seo! Seriously, why does the Wagahai X look like a Brave series robot? Or is it just me? Because it really feels like I'm looking at a Brave series unit. Boom. Well, they can't fly, so I'm just gonna move alongside them. Yep. How about Dark? Nope, no bonuses there. Fine, let's go with Dark then. I don't know what you want, but if you're attacking us, there's no turning back. Yes, this is my power. Do you have a problem with that? Not much damage there, I'm afraid. Damage nearing critical threshold. Target out of range. Not much damage there, but Mio's now up to level 3, and so is Voobs. Bit of an overly balanced spread for their rank for their bonuses, though, which kind of sucks. Does anybody have any boost abilities? Nope. There's 5, but it's... Do the hangars provide... Yes, let's go. Let's put the big guy in the hangars. I think she can... No, just to be on the safe side. Wall. Then put him in the hangar. Rock type, huh? Okay. Oto-san is good against Earth as well, but okay. Let's switch the pilots up a bit. Because I'm pretty sure Okayu has a boost against rock types. Save it. And then end my turn. Enemy phase. Phase 1. It's water. Can't use Hydol Launcher yet. And ice doesn't really do much, so... Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Just had to check something. Where were we? Oh. So we're gonna have to fight this, but we don't have a boosting ability, unfortunately. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, which is just use the ice attack. Acquiring target. I wonder if this game has a jukebox. I want to see the titles of these BGMs. Oh, that's a hit! Bit of a big one. Should have added some mobility. Don't make me mad! I won't let you try that again! Fumiki, you're up! More than half. Not bad. Critical hit to boot. Should have, if we managed to score a kill there, it would have been a better boost to our resources, but there we go. Support defend. Yamada beam! How pathetic! You dare attack me? Prepare my dark beam! And then keep taunting, routing power to the beam. Ooh, that's a Hollock marker. Sans Kanyo! Ude Yamada Yamada. Something didn't sound right just now. You're just imagining things, leader. It wasn't a kill shot. That kind of reminded me of the Gown Genocida. But instead of the Band Presto logo, it's the Holux logo. 47% chance to hit? That can't be right. Acquiring target. Whee! How pathetic. Chad Kanyo! Come on. That was a clear shot. Nope, not a critical though. 5,000 points of damage. Could have done better. Damage nearing critical threshold. And Canine Ripper. Yeah, that's gonna be a shoot down. Let's go. Acquiring target. I read your move in the cards. You know, she doesn't really. I wonder if the items, tarot cards will be part of the items for this one. Canine Ripper, he can. So that's a good shot. There goes another drone. SCM-01. I feel like that's a reference to something. I just kept putting my finger on it, but I know it's a reference. Alright, I forgot about these guys up front. Since they're all Earth, there'll be easy pickings for Okayo-san. Acquiring target. Whee! Hup! Now that's not very nice. I'll blow you away. Boom. Wait, that wasn't a kill shot. Dang it! Yamada beam! You dare stand against I, the great Laplace darkness? Boom. Wow, 12,000? What the heck? Where did that come from? Still not a dynamic kill animation, though. Maybe they don't have dynamic kill animations for this one. Boom. That puts them at level 2? They haven't leveled up at all? Oh, wait. There's Keyta with the Analyze. And she has Hidden Away, too. Would really be helpful for later. No, bit of a bad match up there. And Ian costs 15. Yeah, let's go for the cheaper cost attack first. And take out the tougher guy. We can shoot him down next time anyway. Wait, what? A wall? Hmm. Get over here! I can't tell what the gamer's BGM is. I feel like I've heard it before. Like, I don't know if this is from the We Are Gamers track, or if it's something else entirely. The Hololux team is a bit closer to one of their group songs, though, so that's easier to remember. It's not the shoot down ability, it's the dark one. Boom! Failure imminent. Is this the end for me? Boom. Oh, finally an item! Energy capsule? I guess that's a consumable, eh? I hope we don't get reinforcements after this. This is just stage 3 after all. Me phase. Let's see what they got. Budget missiles. Let's see what this budget missile loadout is. Acquiring target. Oh no, there's support defend mode. Should have put a wall. Sorry, Mio. I gotta have to use vigor for this one. They're a bit tight. Things are a bit tight this much. So let's try to introduce my budget missile. Wait a second. Well, here goes nothing. Go, budget missile. Live up to your potential. It's doing it. And then it stops. Thank you, budget missile. You were the best inspiration to us all. What's with that dramatic line? The throw animation kind of reminded me of Zabungle for some reason, even though the ICBM throw used a bigger rocket rather than just a budget missile. Now they're at level 3. A bit of a type mismatch here. Wind types lose a win over land or earth types. Whee! Up. Now that's not very nice. Ooh, there you go. Critical hit. Clean up on aisle 1. Knockout drone. Couple more to send in, please. Thank you. Acquiring target. Ah, a little too close, but he tanked it. Critical, though. Will be easy to deal with later. Rocket punch! Why is Okayo a wind type, though? I don't get it. Whee! Thank you, military base, for providing some bonuses to evasion and defense. Very much needed there. Rocket punch! Echo punch! Baby. Oof, that's a kill shot right there. We're getting more funds back. Excellent, I might have to use that for increasing the damage of our units. Definitely gonna be hiding behind these buildings later. Now that's not very nice. We know that guy going down. Now, Okakoro are at level 4. What does IE even mean? Idle something? I wonder if we can check a library in the game for later, so we can know what the heck they're talking about. Rapid cast, that's a knockout. Boom, baby. Turn 3. What was our SR point again? Do not let the Wagai X be shot down. We've only got one target right now. Let's hope this counts towards it. Hey, you wanna go at me? Boom. 8899. Sorry about that. That's overkill. Even higher than his total health pack. Ah, great. Reinforcements. Now would be a good opportunity to retreat. And leave them to fend for themselves? Leader, you're letting yourself sideshow again. You're just saying that way. This is getting bad. Everyone will be overwhelmed. The heck? A new unit? Oh, it's a ship. It's ginormous. Looks like a spaceship. How is it flying? No hovering like that. No, hovering like that. I think we should first worry about whose side it's on. Kotsuya, Eitan! Graspel no kancho da. Sengun! Engo shimasu! Eitan? Captain, multiple unidentified units are at our stern. We must eliminate them at once. We'll worry what it is they are after later. For now, our priority is the safety of holomem members and defeat all nodes in the area. Yes, ma'am. I'll be happy to assist, Captain. You can count on us. Leader, what do we do? These buckets of bolts will probably chase us down if we try to flee. So let's stay and make sure they're eliminated. Just admit you want to help them. I will ignore that comment. If we can take some of the scrap of these unknowns with us, I can run some analysis on them. Better. Let's use the buildings for cover and let them come to us. Indeed, it's better to play defense here. The brass bell is equipped with a repair kit, so any units in need of repair should pull up alongside. You can also board a ship if you need to resupply energy or ammo. Classic. Unfortunately, it still counts. Rather, the SR condition is still in effect, so... Wait, what? Okay, we have Achan with a command bonus, so... Let's see the stat on that. She has level 3, strike and trust. Commander level 2, and support attack level 1. Wait a second. Allows the power idle ability to power up the unit. Increase the power of the unit's weapon base at the pilot's idle level. Idleic convergence system. The unit is powered up by the idle energy. Oh, it's idle energy, so that's what it was. Idle energy of the pilot with the highest idle level within 3 spaces of the unit. Also counts boarded units. Wait, energy sink? Huh. Interesting. Of course, there's a repair kit. Can heal an adjacent unit. But this ICS thing sounds really nice. It's like some sort of jammer ability, but a different lineup. Doesn't the brass belt design look familiar, or is it just me? Idle energy water, idle energy fire, barrage. Why does it have that? Command level 2, excellent. Definitely gonna need that. Do these stands provide anything? Nope. Forget getting in the forest. We're gonna lose some mobility when we go in there already. So let's just sit on the top here. Wait. Okay, maybe not. Put them in the stands, or in front of the stands here. Switch to foobs. No attributes, though. Full repair! With a boost to 8. A serious boost to XP for H on there. Get over here! There's too many of them. How many of them came in? Oh, it's Mio that has the support defend, isn't it? Yeah, it's Mio with the support defend, right. Wind. What is wind weak against? Kono-san is not the choice for that one because she's Earth and she's not exactly capable of standing up against wind types, so. No choice in the matter then. One unit can still take an action. End your turn, yes. Let them come to us. We have the advantage of having buildings in our sights. Right. Uras bene. It's still too far. Time to fly. Oh, no, 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 no. The units can still take an action on your turn, yes. Here they come. Barrage, coming in hot. Oh yeah, the theme does sound like ships full of hope, don't you think? Only a bit too fast. Defense on the way! She can't really tank that. 483, not bad. Now's the time to strike back! Ooh, execute. Assa! Wait, the main beam battery is below the line? Or rather, below the water line? That's nasty. All three types of barrage ordnance in one attack. So that's what the brass ball does. A white bell? Barrage, stand by to fire. We're out of support defend. Let's see if they can tank this. Oof. The brass bell will not go down so easily. Now's the time to strike back. Oh, it's execute attack system, a sequence barrage. Boom. What is this thing loaded with in terms of anti-air? Kinda sounds like it's just autocannon fire. Alright, Holex is gonna rush this now. Yamada Beam! Again! Gaon Genocida! Ooh, that's a clean shot. I wish I had map attacks already. Wind to wind action, here we go. Boom! Oh, he got blown away. How many more enemies are we gonna have to deal with? 6? What? Oh. More of them in the forest. Why is the brass belt's range atrocious? The barrage can only fight up to 3? Are you kidding me? Any other ship would have been able to pick off this guy at least. Oh, she has support attack. That's gonna be useful. Level up! No, 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 no. Fire barrage! Support the fin again. Oh, that's getting laughable. Execute attack sequence barrage! Their AA battery sounds like a couple of, Whirlicans and buffers firing in sequence. Youch. How about the other abilities? Nope. Nope, not that either. Oh, because it's a new animation, it gets that. I see. Let's see why it's new. The support mobile units will take care of this later. Oof, oof. Deploy the idolic energy reserves! Ah, that was a miss. Dang it. Oh well. Threat avoided. Ah, mamma. Katsumokuseo! Charge Kanyo! Ute! Yamada Beam! There he goes. Clean off the map. Next one. Oh, weak against ice, huh? Fugi, you're up! 9-2. Ooh. Nasty bonus damage for that one. Who else do we have? Okay, maybe not. That barely scratched the paintwork. 4 more enemies, and they'll just have to come at us, and then we can destroy them. Yes, yes, I know. Barrage, stand by for fire. I still question the wisdom of just giving a maximum of 3 spaces for the range of a extremely powerful range attack. Damage nearing critical threshold. And now they're all going for the ship. It's SupaRobo or J all over again. Come on, get a little closer so I can slash you. It's only turn 8, what the heck? Inconceivable, rather. Oh, they're now level 4. Come on. Level 4, level 3, level 4. Okay, let's get these girls up some killing shots. Oh yeah, it's barrage. Fire for effect. Over. Ah, that's a nasty, super critical damage for that one. Excellent work from Fubamio. Only 3 more targets to deal with. Or rather 2, I think. Yep, it's only 2. Rocketo punch! Way short, what the heck? Excuse me. %19 chance to hit? Are you kidding me? Dude, he's an oversized knuckle duster. Why can't you engage him at a much more higher accuracy? Incoming! Let's see how much damage that does. Yeesh, still nasty there. Alright, let's soften him up with a barrage. All hands, brace for combat! Like fighting with a Nolans class cruiser. Boom. Well, better Nolans than a Boston. Is at least with a Nolans you got a chance of escaping. Alright, they're all done. In this Rocket punch. Target acquired. Hup. I guess the command bonus from the brass bell is also doing wonders for the big guy. Boom. Beautiful, right in the knees. And that takes care of that. That was all of them. Dilla! Pray that when we meet again, you are not obstructing our path to world domination. Son of a cha! Yes, let's go. Mastery condition completed. One more Oshi point. Right out there. Brass Bell Bridge. It's good to see you are well, gamers. Good to see you again too, H-chan. Kanto. That's fine, you can continue to call me H-chan if you like. But more importantly, is Ina not with you? Ina took the schooler and ran off after the reveal was crashed by those unknowns. I see. This is a problem. The schooler is one of our most advanced units. Not knowing its whereabouts is very concerning. Do you know anything more about what's going on? All we know is that there's a large-scale jamming of communications globally. Everything else we can only assume for our own observations. Did HQ have more information? We were already en route to your location when whatever this is began. The brass bell was supposed to be the day 3 reveal for the event. When we noticed communications were down, we decided to press on to retrieve you all. What we had observed is that the unknowns attacked us on sight and seemed to be specifically targeting us. During the last battle, we saw the same thing. The unknowns were specifically targeting us and Holux, ignoring the city even when they had the chance to attack it. We don't have much to go on, but with this information, our course of action is clear. We will use ourselves as bait and move towards the outskirts of the city to verify this theory. If it checks out, we will move onwards. Where are we going? To the last known location of Myth, and from there to the Hololive Central Research Institute to pick up their hologear. Received one more Oshi point. That's the every other stage Oshi point, I guess. And now the Okakoro team are our top ace with 14 kills. Okay, let's save that up. Let's see if we can upgrade these guys first. Yes, we can upgrade the brass bell. And some more energy, and probably some more armor. Full mobility would be nice. No, the Lily Bell also needs a bit of... Oh, cripes, we're out of money. Dang it. Oh, wait. God, equip parts we can use. Wait, what was that energy capsule? Armor kit! Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Energy capsule. Restores all EN once per stage, so yeah, it is consumable. I think I'm gonna need that on the brass bell for the time being. No other item to equip, unfortunately. It's gonna be it for the girls for now. Now we save it here again. And with that, I think we are done for the day. Thank you so much for dropping by. That was actually a pretty interesting play to go with. As you know, man, I am a big SRW fan, so seeing how that works actually did a good thing for us. I kind of like that this project didn't fall off as I thought it did, because it was in the pipe for quite a while now. I first heard about this probably around 2 years ago. And back then, it was just a couple of EN and probably gamers in the screenshots. Didn't even have most of the plot lines sorted out. But now that they're in the line, I think it's a good sign that they're rolling pretty decently. Oh, Christ, my internet died. Did it? Am I still on? Oh, I think I'm still on. Well, if you're still rolling with that, and you might be interested in trying this out, you can always check out the Super Holo Wars link on the creator's Twitch.io page. That's T Shadow Knight on itch. You can also search it on on your search engine of choice. It's usually the first one to show up. It's Super Holo Wars. Definitely looking forward to playing this again next week after the break. Let's see how far we can go and how long it will take us to get to the finish line for this one. For now, though, I'll just have to call it in as we are about to go into break for tomorrow. It's going to be another break day as usual. 1 day break for the week before, rather to avoid burnout, so to speak. For the time being, though, if you got any complaints or violent reactions about the stream tonight, I'd really be grateful if you can drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixiv. If you got a hankering for older streams that have expired here on Twitch, you can always check the VOD archive, linked in the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable on YouTube under the same username. That's Lurk at Work. Work with a U instead of an O. By the way, if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for dropping by. Sorry that there was a part earlier in the prologue where we kept restarting. I thought I could cheese it, but oh well, you just had to use your abilities there in full, and there's no cheesing involved, though I think there really is something like that. Might have to come back to that once we do a challenge mode for this. Hopefully you can you can drop by the channel by then, so we can chat together. But if circumstances prevent you from doing so, that's understandable. You can always check the VOD archive. Everything else in the channel is available for you to browse and enjoy. And I hope you drop a line as well, just so I know how you feel about the stuff we post. Speaking of the channel, if you got if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, well, I would really be grateful if you can share my Twitch channel with them. That's twitch.tv/lurk@work. That's all from me for now. Tomorrow, as again, Lurk at Work is going to be R2B now. Tomorrow, as I said again, will be a break day, so you won't hear my annoying voice for a few hours yet. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you're still in the mood for a stream, though, I can send you over to somebody who's doing a bit of Arknights Enfield. If you're in the mood for gacha, that is. I'm not. Sorry. I'm not really a gacha guy, so. But this particular streamer really loves it and is pretty fun about it, so you might enjoy it. But if you're heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent over.